Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Follow a Sketch February. So today's sketch is this one right here. 2 photos, a bunch of hearts, a couple label bits, and a little banner thing. Now I will tell you, I have a great idea for this sketch. I'm not going to get it done today. I worked a double today at work, so my time is not my own tonight. So I am going to do something else. This is a picture of Christopher and I and our charcuterie when we went to a wine tasting. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so I have pulled out some kind of teal, aqua, greeny type papers. And I'm really drawn to those colors right now. Couldn't tell you the reason why. All I know is that I'm really enjoying scrapbooking with them right now. So while I'm enjoying it, I'm just going to keep using all the things. So I have put my 2 photos together. I've overlapped them slightly, very similar to how the sketch is. Now in the sketch, the circle elements are much smaller than mine. I am using 2 felt doilies as my circle elements. And then I am also going to back these photos with some fun foam. Now what this is going to do is allow the kind of photos to sit flush so that there won't be any kind of leaning down or anything like that, or some weird popped up areas where the doilies are. Because the doilies and the fun foam are just about the same height. So it works. Yes, I am using a hot glue gun. I am telling you guys, gluing down felt doilies and fun foam with a hot glue gun, like chef's kiss kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It just makes it so easy. Now you do have to make sure that when you glue something down with the glue gun, that's where you want it to be, because it is a pain to rip it up. It can be done, but it's a pain. Now instead of hearts, I am actually going to just be using some ephemera pieces. So I've gone into my stash and picked out some that I think look good. And I am also grabbing what is this called? Ink smusher tool. What is that called? Foam dauber and some peacock ink from Close to My Heart. And I am actually inking the edges of all the ephemera bits that are going on this right-hand side of the page where the hearts are. So wherever the hearts are represented, that is going to be inked. None of the other bits are going to be inked. So I'm not going back and inking my photo mats. I'm not going to go ink the stuff that will layer over top of the photos either. I'm just not going to do it. Now this Polaroid here says Paradise Found, and it does have a big old orange, actually a couple of them. Did you just hear my Maryland come out of me? Orange. So I will figure out a way to cover those up, because I don't want the fruit in the photo with the picture of us at the winery, right? Like, we're not at a citrus grove. So anyway, I am going to back these little book plates. They are chipboard book plates, and I back them because I don't like to see the lines where the different pieces show underneath of them. I just don't like it. Not exactly sure what it is. I could not explain to you like some sort of design reason why. All I know is that it doesn't look good to me, so I'm not going to have it on there. Now, I do have this kind of circle thing that was basically already built up. It was something that I had put together for another layout, and it did not make it onto another layout, so I put it completely back into my my box with it intact, and then it is going to go onto this layout intact as well. I will say that right now, while I was talking to you guys, I did switch the arrow on the lower circle to point to the left so that the upper arrow is pointing to the right and the lower arrow is pointing to the left, because I just like the way that that looks a little bit better than both arrows pointing in the same direction. And honestly, you guys, I didn't even notice it until now when I was getting ready to tell you that I like the arrows pointing in opposite directions. And then I was like, oh, are you kidding me? I don't even have them in the opposite directions. So I went ahead and fixed that. So now I have some tags that I'm going to overlap as well. And then I'm going to use another one of those chipboard book plates and a chipboard piece. So in the sketch, the hearts are all connected, like they touch in some way. Down here, this secondary cluster, I guess, is not going to touch the top ones. And I am okay with that. I am not stressing out about it. I guess if I really wanted to, I could have put it up a little bit higher. Or I could put another tag in there to overlap the Polaroid and tuck behind the two tags that I have down here. So if it bothered me enough that the stuff wasn't touching because everything was touching in the sketch, those would both be good solutions, right? But it's not bothering me, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Now, what does bother me is naked tag holes. So, you know, I tied a couple bows and put them in my tag holes because I cannot abide a naked tag hole. Drives me insane, you guys. I don't know what it is. It just, there was something, someday, something just clicked in this brain of mine that was like, no naked tag holes. And like, if you look back at older layouts, I have tags that have naked tags holes in them. And I don't feel the need to go back and put something in their tag hole. So, anyway, that's probably a lot to unpack. And I guess I really just don't care why. Like, what are the down deep psychological thoughts of naked tag holes? I don't really think I care. I don't think I care that much. Okay, and enough of that. So I have these felt flowers. Now, these are old felt flowers, guys. I'm pretty sure these are from Making Memories. I loved Making Memories as a company, as a brand. I just thought that they were the best thing ever. It really is sad that they stopped. So a lot of the good companies stopped. But I am going to use these flat-backed rhinestones in the center of all of those felt flowers. And then I kind of felt like the rhinestones were a little bit woe. So to lessen that level of woe, I'm going to add more rhinestones because that makes complete and utter sense. But it actually does work out. So the larger rhinestones are on the flowers, and then I add the two smaller sizes. And now it looks more like a thought. Like, it wasn't just like, oh, she threw some big old rhinestones on that layout. No, it actually looks like I thought about it ahead of time and wanted them on there like that. So there you go about that. Now, I was thinking about spelling out a title with letter stickers. The green that I thought would match, that was not a match. You saw that, right? Like, no, doesn't go. So I end up grabbing these gold thickers, and it says remember. And I was going to put a couple of words on this page, but ultimately it looked weird. Like, it just looked like there was just too much. So I just left the word remember, and then I pulled another thicker set out so I could add some more gold onto the layout. And I did that with some of these puffy kind of starburst thingies, and also a couple puffy hearts. And then what that does is bring gold throughout the entire layout. And then, of course, I'm going to end it with a little bit of gold splatter. So this is Chroma Mist in Ornament Gold from Brutus Monroe. I do love my Ornament Gold Chroma Mist. It is the good stuff. So I sprinkle that all around. It gets a little bit on my photos, but not a terrible amount. So, I mean, a little gold sparkle never hurt. So there it is, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I am so impressed and grateful for everyone who is playing along with Follow a Sketch February right now. The layouts that everyone is making are absolutely gorgeous. So join the Scrapping Reflections Facebook group if you would like to play along too. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again real soon for another video.